Something is going on with our Wi-Fi. I don't know what is going on with it. So I'm just using data. I did start Sagittarius. I got your overall energy. We got rider number 1. And the journey number 19 for the overall energy. So the rider is about manifestations, you guys. There could be travel as well with the journey card and this rider card. Let me show you guys that. There's like a camel, like, and then like a bridge here. There's different, you know, different places. You could be traveling out of your country of origin for some of you guys out there with that journey card and this rider card. It could be a lot of different things for you guys. Or it just could be about manifesting your own spiritual journey. Could be a lot of different things. I will read from the book about the journey card here. Let me show you that image again. Number 19, the journey. Love of adventure, curiosity, appreciation. A young girl gently rides a deer. Both the girl and the deer are having fun on their adventure. They are playful and curious. Sometimes we get so caught up in the destination we forget to appreciate the journey. But if we neglect the little things on our path, like soft grass under our feet or the unconditional love of an animal, we are missing out on precious moments. A new friend or acquaintance with a different point of view can help us see things we may have overlooked. All right, Sagittarius, let's get your reading out for February. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? All right, let's cut this and get the reading out. We have the Four of Pentacles crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. Down below, we have the Knight of Cups. In the recent past, we have the Four of Cups. Up above, we have the Two of Cups. In the upcoming future, you have the Ace of Swords. In your energy, we have the Seven of Swords. In the surrounding energy, we have the Page of Pentacles. In the hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Swords. And the potential outcome is the Knight of Wands. This might be about a love situation for some of you, but it could also just be about maybe your finances or work for some of you out there. Or maybe even moving. Some of you could be physically moving or something here. Or traveling, like I said. You guys were definitely bored with something here in the recent past with this Four of Cups. Or you might have felt like you missed out on some kind of opportunity. But I feel a lot of you were bored with something here. In the center of the reading, we have the Four of Pentacles crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be about work and stability, finances, possibly even your homes. There might be something about your home. You're trying to do something on your own. And I feel like you might need to reach out to others for ideas, especially with that journey card that I read in the beginning of the spread, you guys. And by the way, the reason I had them out already is because my other live like stopped all of a sudden. I don't know what is going on, you guys. There's weird energies going on. Like sometimes I don't have sound. Sometimes like my lives start skipping. It's really weird. But anyway, whatever this is about, you need to look for new ideas here with this Seven of Swords in your energy. You know, he's looking away from the reading, so you need to look outside of yourself, you know, maybe to other, you know, people from other areas, you know, other spirituality, like, you know, for the answers, like different forms of spirituality maybe, or just other people, you know, maybe friends, family. There could be somebody you could look up to that might have advice. Some of you might want to run away from something here. You might feel kind of stuck. I feel for a lot of you guys here. Or you could just feel very restless in February. We have the Two of Cups above. So you're definitely focused on, you know, having balance emotionally, I feel, for some of you guys. This could be love too. You're focused on love for some of you. And if that is the case, you could be holding on to a situation very tightly. And you could be confused about whether you want to commit to something or be single for some of you guys. Down below, we have the Knight of Cups. You definitely do have a lot of emotion here. I feel like this could be throwing you off. For some of you guys out there, if this is about love, you're just kind of like, you're trying to keep this to yourself. I think you're afraid to get hurt. And if this is about work, I feel like you guys are tired of putting energy and commitment into things that don't bring growth or stability, or that don't fulfill you or inspire you. This could be anything, like I said, you guys. This could just be something you're going through spiritually, emotionally, mentally. There's a lot of swords, so this could be something you're dealing with within yourselves. And like I said, this could be about work too. This could be work, family, love, friends, family, you know, it could be anything. In your surrounding energy here, we have the Page of Pentacles. So you're definitely moving towards something new, I feel. Starting something new. It could be a new project. It could be a new position. Something's opening up for you guys. Some kind of opportunity is opening up. Also, the universe is telling you that you can manifest whatever you desire here. In your hopes and fears, you have the Nine of Swords. Some of you are worried and afraid. I feel like a lot of you guys are afraid to open up your heart. Even if this isn't about love, this could just be having a hard time connecting with others. But also, you're kind of conflicted because the Two of Cups is above, the Knight of Cups is below. That's like, there's all this emotion, but you're kind of holding it back. Keeping it to yourself, I feel. You're not expressing this. Or you may not be telling somebody how you really feel. You might be afraid to do that. And this could be in any situation, like I said, in a family situation. Whatever this is, you're afraid to open your heart up and possibly even let in love or let healing in, whatever that is for you guys. In the upcoming future here, we have the Ace of Swords. So there will be a breakthrough here. You know, being honest with yourself, telling your truth to yourself maybe even, and others. You'll definitely be opening up about something here. And then you have the Knight of Wands as your potential outcome. You guys will be moving forward very passionately. You guys could be traveling too for some of you guys, or even moving. Like I said, with that Journey card and the Rider card, this is kind of the same energy, the Knight of Wands, and that's also associated with you guys, Sagittarius. That is your energy. You guys could be bored and restless, and you guys want like something more out of life. You guys are looking for something that excites you. That's what I'm getting. All right, that is your reading portion for February. Let's get your advice for my Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. What do we have for advice for Sagittarius? There will be a breakthrough, though. Things might feel kind of stuck right now, or you just don't know how to express yourself, but that will come up. Number 51, be the bridge. Expand your consciousness to behold both worlds. Wow, that's what this is too, the writer. Look at this. There's two different, or a bunch of different kinds of things from different areas of the world. I'll show you guys that image in a second. Number 51, be the bridge. Expand your consciousness to behold both worlds. Here, let me show you. Again and again, some people in the crowd wake up. They have no ground in the crowd, and they emerge according to broader laws, to carry strange customs with them and demand room for bold gestures. The future speaks ruthlessly through them. Rainer Maria Rilke. It may feel that no one understands you or what you've gone through, but remember the higher self in everyone you interact with is rooting for your awakening. But will you stay awake or be lulled into sleepiness? You can't unsee the glory that you've seen. You can't unfeel the radiance you've felt. Definitely, that's what that Two of Cups and Knight of Cups is below. You know, like you guys are, that's surround, like above and below you. So it's like very central to what you're feeling. But you guys are kind of trying to be closed off to it or something here. You can't unlearn the higher truths now encoded within your soul, that Ace of Swords. Though you may feel like a stranger in a strange land, it is up to you to stay alert and turn awakened moments into minutes, hours, days, and a way of life. This is how you become a bridge from the special world to the ordinary world, so that as many people as want to can cross over. Dream symbol bridge. Dreams of a bridge symbolize a no part of yourself gets left behind policy. A bridge reflects your desire or attempt to keep a connection, whether it be between relationships, phases of your life, aspects of yourself, or what you've learned about how to bring wisdom down to earth. You are moving forward in your life, connecting the dots between who you were, who you are now, and who you are becoming. I feel like you guys definitely are in that space, trying to figure out who you are here with the Seven of Swords. A lot of people read this as deception, but I feel like you're just figuring, you know, your truth out. Mantra. All that I've learned forms a bridge from earth to heaven and back again. All right, Sagittarius, that was your reading for February. Let's move on to Capricorn. Let's move on to Capricorn. Let's move on to Capricorn. These are the monthly readings for February. What do we have for Capricorn for overall energy for my Lunar Nomad Oracle? Letter number 27. I feel like you are going to be expressing yourselves, telling someone how you feel. Or there could be an official letter of significance this month. I want to see what else comes out. What else is there for overall energy for my Oracle of Mystical Moments? What do we have for Capricorn? Oh my god, this card keeps coming out for a lot of signs, you guys. Number 31, Lorelei. This came out for Libra. And I believe Scorpio as well. Number 31, Lorelei. Power, responsibility, fate, grace. A mermaid sits on a rock and gazes toward the ocean. A small ship floats nearby, connected with her through a rope. She has the power to decide the destiny of the ship and the fate of the crew. With a flick of her wrist, she could toss the ship against the shore, or she could let it continue its journey. What will the mermaid decide to do? She has suffered a great loss in her own life. Will she continue the cycle of pain, or will she allow healing and grace to calm the waters? I feel like similar energies also come out because of astrology as well. You guys should go watch astrology. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of planets are moving signs. So that could affect all of you in different ways, depending on which house it's in and all that. So I recommend watching astrology. Some of my favorite astrologers are Rick Levine, Steve Judd, Rick the Astrologer. Who else is there? You guys, I watch a lot of channels. Joe Theodore, he's a good one. He includes the deacons and the tarot card associations. So I like watching his. All right, you guys, what do we have for Capricorn? Let's cut this and get the reading out. What do we have for Capricorn for February? Also, you guys, if you are the previous signs, it's already on my channel on a different live. Capricorn, you have the King of Swords in the middle of the reading. You could be expressing your truth with that letter card here, crossed by the Three of Cups. Or you could be cutting people out, you know. You're cutting something out. Down below, we have the Six of Wands. I want to see what else comes out before I comment too much on that. In the recent past, we have the Six of Pentacles. Above, we have the Hierophant. In the upcoming future, we have the Sun. In your energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. In your surrounding energy, we have the Star. In your hopes and fears, you have the Nine of Swords. Some of you could have strong Sagittarius placements in your chart, I feel, for some of you out there. The potential outcome is the Strength card, or Leo even, or you could be dealing with one. I usually don't call out other signs, you guys. My readings are general. Take it wherever it resonates. Work, family, love. Whatever this is, there's a need for you to tell your truth. With this King of Swords in the middle of the spread, I'll get into that in a minute here. In the recent past, we have the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like something wasn't fair or balanced. This could have been at work, with friends, family, love. Like I said, it's general. Take it wherever it resonates. But I'm just reading the energies. You guys have to figure out where it resonates in your lives. There was something that wasn't fair. It wasn't balanced. And you decided to stand up here and tell your truth. With the King of Swords here, this is crossed by the Three of Cups. So there could be people that aren't around you that aren't taking you seriously, and you're standing up for something here. You might be tired of, I feel like you guys might be tired of something in public. With that Three of Cups crossing, it's like, I don't know. I feel like somebody might have been, maybe downplaying your achievements or something. Take that wherever it resonates, you guys. That's what I'm getting. Up above, you have the Hierophant. So you're definitely taking control of something here. Also, you might be committing to something as well. You have the Six of Wands. Whatever it is, it's going to bring you success and victory and attention here. You're stepping up. You're speaking your truth. You're standing up to someone or something. And with this Four of Pentacles here, I feel like you're confident in what you're standing up for. And you're holding on to that. You feel like that's your truth. This is about your beliefs, I feel, with the Hierophant above. And somebody might be also like downplaying any of your achievements or something like that here. I feel like I would just ignore that if I was you guys. There's going to be a lot of success and recognition for you here. In your surrounding energy, we have the Star. There's a lot of healing here and also like hopes and wishes, I feel like, coming true for some of you. Or some kind of hope and wish. You could be stepping up into some kind of leadership role for some of you guys out there. And I feel like if there are other people that are trying to, I guess, downplay your achievements or whatever, that's going to fall on deaf ears. Nobody's going to listen to that. Everybody's going to see your achievements and see your truth for what it is. In your hopes and fears, you have the Eight of Swords. Some of you might be afraid to feel stuck or something. Whatever this is, you have stability here. This could be financial stability. Some of you are stepping up into a position of a leadership role. You might be getting a... what is it called? Oh my gosh. A promotion. You're being recognized and you're being seen. You have the Sun in the upcoming future. So there is definitely clarity on something. You're being seen. There's happiness. Some of you could have strong Leo in your chart, you guys. Here. Because you have the Strength and the Sun card here. Your potential outcome is the Strength card. So you have the strength to do this, you guys. Also, you're taking, like I said, you're taking control of something, stepping into your power, speaking your truth, you're standing up for something, and you're not backing down here. And you're being seen. Some of you could be doing something where, like, you're a star or something. With the Star card here and the Sun card, you're being seen. The Six of Wands, those are all like cards of you being seen. Celebrity maybe. It doesn't have to be, but like, you're definitely being noticed. And I feel like you should just ignore any naysayers or whatever here. You're gonna go towards a lot of happiness here. All right, that's what I have for your reading portion, Capricorn. Let's get your advice for February. What do we have for Capricorn for advice? Number 4, the return. Own your mastery. That's definitely what this reading is all about. That's what I was getting. All right. Just stand in your truth. Like, whatever the situation is, other people will see the truth. Even if others are saying otherwise, hope that makes sense for you guys. Number 4, the return. Let me show you this image before I read it. Own your mastery. Why do you go away? So that you can come back. So you can see the place you came from with new eyes and extra colors. And the people there see you differently too. Coming back to where you started is not the same as never leaving. Terry Pratchett. Message. It's no longer just about you, but about all who will benefit from your story. In your mind's eye, imagine you are delivering a passionate graduation speech to a sea of eager students who are hanging on your every word. You stand at the podium, confidently sharing your story, reflecting upon your hero's journey. You reminisce about lessons and blessings learned and earned along the way. Your words become seeds planted in fertile soil in the minds and hearts of all those who are destined to be changed by your wisdom. Definitely, you guys, I feel like you guys, there is something that you need to share with the world, you guys. Definitely with these, there's a lot of higher arcana saying that. At some point, you notice you are no longer telling a story about how you found the elixir, but have embodied it. Between words, when you pause for a breath, you continue to radiate a life-affirming message that alchemically alters all who are blessed to be in your sphere of influence. You've earned a degree of mastery, and it is high time you own it. This dream is shining a bright light on an important rite of passage you are in the midst of. You are crossing from novice to wise one, and you can't go back. It is time to honor where you've been, claim your new identity, and prepare to make a bold leap into the future you've been dreaming of and working toward for so long. You are finally ready. It's your time. Mantra. I've graduated from having a story worth telling to embodying the potency of my story, and it emanates through every cell of my being. All right, Capricorn, that is your reading for February. Let's move on to Aquarius. Move on to Aquarius. All right, let's get overall energy for Aquarius from my Lunar Nomad Oracle. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius for February? Key number 33. That is the master teacher, master number. Go look that up, you guys. There's a lot about it. This is you having the key. Opportunities opening up. And you can open that doorway if you so choose. Let me show you the image real quick. You have the key, whatever that means for you guys. All right, let's get another card for overall energy for my Oracle of Mystical Moments. Number 44, Stranded. Okay. Let me hold this up for you guys so you can see that. Number 44, Stranded. Misdirection, misjudgment, fear of failure. Look at this young sailor stranded with his ship on top of a tall tree. He needs his anchor to help him get back down to earth. The card asks, how did the ship get there? This is such an unusual place for a seafaring vessel. At times we feel the same. We find ourselves in situations we can't quite understand. Sometimes we feel we've made mistakes because our expectations are so high. We set ourselves up for failure. We either beat ourselves up over our performance or we are so intimidated that we never even begin. Failure is a necessary part of success, as important to the journey as a rudder on a ship. Yeah, you guys, the universe is telling you that you have the key. Don't be afraid. Whatever that is for you guys. This could be anything you guys love, work, family. My readings are general. Alright, let's see what we have for Aquarius for February. And be sure to look up, oh, you guys got 2 master numbers. Oh, wait, never mind, 44 is not a master number. 11, 22, and 33 are. Look up number 44, though, still, though. Number 33 is the master teacher. I would look that up, too, to see the meaning and how it relates to your situation. We have 6 of Wands. Alright, you guys, a card fell out, so I'm just going to get these cards out. Crossing it, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Down below, we have the King of Swords. In the recent past, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Up above, we have the 10 of Swords. In the upcoming future, we have the High Priestess. In your energy, we have the 8 of Cups. In the surrounding energy, we have the 6 of Cups. In your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Cups. And your potential outcome is the 9 of Swords. Okay, guys. There's going to be some kind of ending here or something you're walking away from, at least emotionally anyway. You're not going to give in to something emotionally anymore here. That's what I'm seeing. In the recent past here, there's the 7 of Pentacles. So you guys did invest into something here. And I feel like it didn't grow or it was just really slow, or like there was hardly any movement, maybe, I feel. You're ending it, though. This is you guys ending it, because you have the 10 of Swords here, whatever this is. It could be a way of thinking, too, you guys. This could be about love. My reading, I don't do just love readings. Mine are very general. This could be, your spirituality, family, work, love, friends, or even situations, different situations, or just how interactions go here. Whatever this is, you did invest into something here. It could have been a love situation, a friendship, maybe even a workplace, but it didn't grow because you're ending it here. You have the 6 of Wands crossed by the 10 of Pentacles. This is you guys here with the 6 of Wands. You're successfully moving forward here. We have the 10 of Pentacles crossing it. This could be about family for some of you, or you're walking away from this 10 of Pentacles, you guys, because the 8 of Cups is here also in your energy. That's walking away emotionally, at least, and physically with this 10 of Pentacles crossing. This might be hard to do. You have the 10 of Swords above, and this is in your conscious mind. So you're ending something. Maybe ending one way of thinking, too. It doesn't have to be about just like a literal physical ending, but there's a lot of cards kind of insinuating that it could be any or all of those things. There's a lot of things, a lot of energies coming at me right now. There's definitely some kind of ending, or you feeling stranded or feeling stuck, or whatever you did wasn't working. You were putting into this, but it wasn't emotionally, spiritually, or physically giving back to you. You're ending that here. You guys might have felt left behind with that stranded card, or like you were doing most of the work and like somebody was just leaving you there, like waiting for them to do their part or something here. And it could be something from the past as well. This could be about family situations, work, even a live situation for some of you. We have the King of Swords below. That's in your subconscious. You're done with this. You're just like cutthroat. Like the Ten of Swords is like on the opposite end of that. You're just like, nope. I'm walking away here. This is your energy too. Eight of Cups. Walking away. I'm done with this. At least emotionally. Physically, it might not be over yet. Whatever this is. If you're at a current job or if you're in a current relationship, you're emotionally walking away from it. There's the Six of Cups here in the surrounding energy. This is something from the past. Also reminiscing about the past, looking fondly in the past, but you're still ending something. You could be, or you could even be changing your perspective on something. It doesn't have to be a literal ending. Your perspective could be changing. This is definitely causing some kind of awakening with that key 33 card there. That's, like I said, that's the master teacher. You have the key to open whatever doorway you choose, I feel. Some of you might be afraid, or there might be worry. But I feel like the universe is kind of like, get yourself off of this tree. Stop making, being stranded. You have the key. All right. So your hopes and fears is the Ace of Cups. Some of you might be hoping for love. Some of you might be hoping for healing. Or just to even though you're emotionally walking away from something, and mentally even for some of you, this might cause anxiety. By the way, I'll get into that in a second. But I feel like you might be afraid to open your heart up again here, too, for some of you guys out there. But some of you are hoping for healing as well, maybe even within this situation. But something is definitely ending, looking at something some way, or, there could be an ending of like let's say, for example, you're in a long-term relationship, or you've been working somewhere for a long time. This is you seeing things differently. You're ending looking at something a certain way with this Ten of Swords. You're overcoming some kind of mental conflict, even for some of you, or emotional conflict. You're walking away from something that wasn't fulfilling. This could be a situation, like I said. This could be about I don't know, you're just your perspective changing on something. That's all I'm getting. And you're kind of getting wiser because of this. It was something from the past, but you're looking back fondly, even though you're emotionally walking away from it. And you're also seeing it differently. You're hoping for healing. You're hoping for love. Some of you might be afraid to love, for some of you guys out there. In the upcoming future, you have the High Priestess. So you guys definitely need to trust your intuition about something in February. Also, you guys could be awakening to something spiritual with that Master Teacher, number 33. You guys might be meant to do something spiritual for some of you guys out there. Or you might be meant to do something else. If this is about your career or work, you guys will know what that is. With the High Priestess there, you guys know deep down what this is. Your potential outcome is the Nine of Swords. So, I feel like this might cause some anxiety moving on from this, whatever this is, or sleepless nights. But I feel like it's the right path for you, though, even if it does cause that. And I feel like you guys know that. Take that wherever it resonates, Aquarius. That's your reading portion. Let's get your advice for my Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. What do we have for advice? Also, like I said, look up Master number 33, the Master Teacher. I feel like you guys are meant to do something or step up into something, but some of you might be resisting it. All right. What do we have for Aquarius for advice? Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. What do we have for advice? I feel like whatever the ending is, you're ending it. You know, because that's all in your energy. The 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords. That's you guys doing it. Even if it's hard. All right. Number 21, plant seeds of intention. Go, grow, glow. Definitely. There's something, like I said, you're not growing from something. The 7 of Pentacles in the past. There was like stunted growth or no growth happening, whatever that was for you guys. All right, let me show you guys this again before I read it. Number 21, plant seeds of intention. Go, grow, glow. Every blade of grass has its angel that bends over it and whispers, grow, grow. The Talmud. Message. Take a moment to explore what it is you truly want deep within the core of your being. There is a yearning in your soul to move toward your destiny. So, what is it? What seed is gestating, urging, and burgeoning inside you? Dig past the top layers of ego, societal conditioning, and shoulds, and you will find your soul blueprint, awaiting your attention so it can guide you toward the most magnificent expression. Access this information in your dreams with a dream declaration. Clearly state where you would like your dreams to take you. For example, my dreams will reveal how I can step into my most empowered creative expression. When you do this, your dreams are given a powerful fertilizer. Allow your dream declaration to be the garden hoe that cuts out the weeds of noise and distraction. Contemplate your intention throughout the day and use your dream declaration as a meditation that tucks you in at night and wakes you in the morning. Dream symbols, seeds or flowers. Seeds or flowers in a dream suggest that you are in a fertile phase. Honor the stages of your life as well as your intention to grow new aspects of your soul's desire in the garden of your life. Flowers bring the message to celebrate each stage from gestation to full bloom and even decomposition. Know that nature wants you to grow to the height and depth of glory only you can express. Mantra. All of nature is rooting for me to grow into my highest soul's blueprint. Wow, you guys. That was beautiful. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Like I said, make sure to go check out Master number 33. Let's move on to Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Oops. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces for February? All right, let's get the overall energy for the Lunar Nomad Oracle. Overall energy for Pisces for February. What do we have for Pisces for February? What do we have for Pisces for February? Ring number 25. This is about commitment. This could be any kind of commitment, you guys. Commitment to family, commitment to work, commitment to a lover, commitment to your goals. It could be a lot of things. All right, Pisces, what else do we have for overall energy for my Oracle of Mystical Moments? All right, Pisces, one more card for overall energy. "47, my dear friend." This could be about your loyalties to your friends. I want to see what else comes out. I'm going to read that card first. Let me show you that image again closely. Okay, lifelong friendship, dependability, solidarity. If you recall the card, The Journey, you may recognize a similar scene here with a woman riding a deer. But this time, both the woman and the deer are much older. Time has passed, and the two are still companions. They have seen many seasons together, many sunny joys and cold sorrows. Their wisdom has grown like the graceful antlers the woman holds for comfort. The deer supports her, and she returns a loving touch to her dear friend. All right. All right, Pisces, what do we have for you guys? It's definitely about commitment, you guys, and possibly to your friends. And it doesn't have to be, though. Let's see what else we have. Could be commitment to a love situation, too. Like a lover could be your best friend. Let's see what we have for Pisces. Let's cut this and get the reading out. What do we have for Pisces? I wish I could swim with the fishes. I would if I could. Alright, anyway. Alright, let's get Pisces reading out. We have the Death card here, crossed by the Seven of Cups. Down below we have the Queen of Swords. In the recent past we have the Sun. Up above we have the Four of Swords. In the upcoming future we have the Ten of Swords. In your energy we have Justice. In the surrounding energy we have the Eight of Pentacles. In your hopes and fears we have the Seven of Swords. And the potential outcome is the High Priestess. I feel like your perspective could be changing on something here. You're going through some kind of transformation. Something was made clear to you guys here with the Sun in the recent past, Pisces. The truth was illuminated. Or this could even be about children for some of you guys out there. Or a child of significance. Whatever truth you guys saw, this caused a transformation here with the Death card crossed by the Seven of Cups. Also, there was a lot of confusion. You know, there might have been some kind of ending here. Or some kind of change. It kind of like forced you to be in this Four of Swords energy here. Where you're possibly praying, meditating, resting. It kind of like forced you to pause here. And also to try to see, both sides of the situation. I don't know why I'm getting that. Normally I don't from the Justice card. I feel like you're trying to see things from the other side, other point of view. Your spiritual view could be changing, even for some of you guys out there. If you're getting something intuitively, you guys need to trust it as well. It's about some kind of commitment, you guys. Some of you guys could be hoping and praying for healing for somebody. That's for some of you out there. Or hoping for justice. I don't know why my voice cracked when I said that. But down below we have the Queen of Swords. Subconsciously, you're just like... I feel like you guys are done with something, you know, like done with one way of looking at something, or done with someone or a situation, whatever that is, you guys, that needs to be balanced, that needs to be just and fair with the Justice card here. This could be someone else outside of you guys too that's dealing with this, and you're seeing it. In your surrounding energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working very hard at something here. Some of you may be focusing on your finances, working towards abundance instead of focusing on this. Some of you might be done looking at this, or like done feeding into this, and you're just praying and hoping and meditating that they'll find peace, or whatever that means for you guys. Take it wherever it resonates, because that's what I'm getting from this. You're hoping they find balance and peace, whoever this is. And your hopes and fears, you have the Seven of Swords. Some of you might be afraid that there's deception, or things might move forward that way, or you might be afraid that it will. Somebody else could be like deceiving themselves too. Take it wherever it resonates. You're hoping they see things the way you do, or you're like, they get this illumination from the Sun card in the past. Also, this is on the other side, the Ten of Swords, and the Death card's right in the center. The Sun is coming up in the Ten of Swords, so it's like something's being illuminated. You might feel like there's still more details that are being kept from you. If you feel that way, trust your intuition with this, High Priestess Pisces. Your perspective on something's changing. Also, you need to trust your intuition here. Things will turn out fair and just. And if you're hoping for healing and praying for that, I can't really say that it will come, but I feel like the universe is just telling you to trust your intuition. Whether you need to walk away from something, or maybe even just stop looking at a situation. I feel like you're being told to just focus on yourself and your intuition, and whatever you're working towards with that Eight of Pentacles here. Right now is a good time to focus on that, I feel, for February for you guys. There could be, for some of you, there could also be marriage coming up. You know, with the ring there. Alright, you guys. Or a marriage ending for some of you. Could go either way. Alright, you guys. Or some kind of commitment. Possibly work, maybe even to family, like commitment to family members. You might be ending that, or you might be committing, being more committed. Could go either way, you guys, for some of you. All right, let's get your advice. Number 49, afterglow, land gracefully. There might be a sudden shift or ending, or you just like changing your perspective, I feel, for a lot of you. Trust your intuition, you guys. Your intuition will guide you more than the actual facts around you, which is weird. Normally I don't get that. Normally I tell people to make sure they have all the details, but in this case, it's the other way around. You need to trust your gut. All right. Number 49, afterglow, land gracefully. Keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve, that in fair weather or in foul, in good times or in tempests, in the days when the darkness and the foe are nameless or familiar, I may not forget that to which my life is committed. Keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve. Howard Thurman. Message. Coming home with the elixir after a soul-altering experience requires consciousness, attention, and care. You've been changed, yet the world you're returning to has remained much the same. Like an airplane coming in for a landing, having sailed over oceans, deserts, and forests, if the pilot brings consciousness to the landing, it can be graceful even though the craft is hitting solid asphalt. Returning home from a powerful inner and or outer journey may seem like the time to let go, but this stage takes as much consciousness as the rest. To make your re-entry as smooth as possible, go out of your way to be gentle with yourself as you integrate slowly back to the ordinary world. Dream symbol, flight. Dreams of flying suggest a liberation from your earthbound perspective, identity, and affairs. You've released the ego's gravitational hold and have been reunited with your higher, more expansive nature. You are now aware that you are a part of a much larger tapestry of life. When you come back down to earth, allow your light to speak for itself. Let it tell the tale of your journey to remind others that there is more than this. Mantra. I am a citizen of both heaven and earth. I soar high and land with grace. All right, you guys, that is every sign's reading for February. Like I said, I did other signs in other videos. I did Aries to Cancer in the first video, and then I did Leo and Virgo in one video, and then I did Libra and Scorpio. I was forced to end that one after Scorpio. But anyways, you guys, that is your readings. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye, guys.